Take notes.
Big Beach.
We're here.
My man, Alan Houston.
It's different this time.
Ha! Tough.
I'm like really upset about this loss.
Bad loss. Horrible loss.
Because to me, we kinda won the game.
Well, we didn't win it. That's the NBA, right? That's the point. We didn't win it. We had, after coming off an emotional win against Dallas, home game, a bad Charlotte team. Bad in terms of not really a lot of talent, but James Borrego, their coach, who's from the Spurs.
Oh.
That Popovich coaching tree.
Okay.
Mike Miller's also from the Spurs. Okay, so
I did not know
that might come up later in the season. Just remember that. But he has them playing smart. He has them shooting threes. He's been doing this all season. They've won more games than expected. Tonight, they played last night. So Charlotte come in playing a tough game last night into the Garden. We're coming off a day off. Good win the game before. You need to lock it out. There were a couple times where you felt like, okay, they're about to finish the game off. You know, and then down the stretch, too many threes. Devonte Graham, who's been killing it all season, hits a crazy three, and so many issues on the last play with Fizz. RJ's not in the game on the last play after scoring
like, why not?
16 points in the second half.
And why is Marcus Morris the one throwing the ball in?
Why is Marcus Morris inbounding? Marcus Morris hit clutch shots in Boston, hit clutch shot against Dallas.
Is the vet guy.
He should be the guy taking the last shot.
He's the one that can take the last shot. You know he's the one to take. Actually, of everyone on the team right now, I'm saying between Marcus, Bobby, and actually RJ, I would let them take the last shot.
Yeah, if you get Bobby in the corner, and RJ, I wanted RJ to get it. I thought it was a good time to give RJ a shot to really go in there and win the game. He had a great second half. Fizz called the play up for Randall, so it wasn't a broken play. Fizz said in the post game. Shout out to Jonathan Macri though from Knicks Film School. I heard his post game question.
What up, Jonathan?
Congratulations, he's gonna be working for Sports Illustrated now, every now and then doing some Knicks stuff. It's good. We need people from the Knicks beat representing us the right way in the media. But in the post game, Fizz said that the play was for Randall, and that scares me because why are you running an ISO for Randall as the last play of the game?
Because that's not what's happening. Here's the thing, I really feel, and I always have them talk about this, Golden State Warriors, right? One of the things that they always spoke about was the third quarter was that quarter where they took the game to the next level.
Yeah, and they ended it.
And you end it. And the third quarter, like...
And the thing is, we started well. It's funny. We actually put the foot down early. I think we got up 15 or something in the third quarter.
We did.
Then the end of the quarter, we let it all go bad when the three-pointers started raining in. Our perimeter defense is horrible, and we're playing a team in Charlotte that loves to take threes. You got to think with coaching.
We're allowing them to take the threes.
We're daring them to.
We weren't even out there on the outskirts. We're like all in the paint, and they're out there freely throwing free shots.
Thing is,
three-pointers, sorry.
Yeah, we gave them, because we played Zone D, which has worked for us at times and worked for us against Dallas, but you play Zone D against a three-point shooting team. To me, the scouting report should be there and it should be simple. Charlotte has been hitting threes all year long, right?
So we're supposed to know that.
Why are we playing zone?
Right.
I mean, at least if you started with it, but then we continued it deep into the third and they just kept killing us over and over. Let's talk about some individual players. I want to bring up Mitch. I thought Mitch was excellent again. I love this kid.
You see he's not getting into foul trouble as much anymore. Talking about foul trouble just real quick. DSJ, 7 minutes, 5 fouls, no good.
Horrific game for Dennis. Couldn't get it going tonight.
Mitchell, because that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, Mitch.
Great game. I mean, you see his energy.
Everywhere.
Level. I mean, he got that little injury and still...
I came right back and dunked it.
And you realize that's what happened with the concussion. He got the concussion, came right back and played.
He dunked it too.
He got this little, and I don't know if it's an actual injury, but he got this little sprain on his ankle, it seemed like. And was like, no, I'm like gonna trudge through, and scored for us. Him and Frank have a nice little thing going on as well.
Mitch and Frank, I think defensively, what a combination. It makes sense to get defense at the perimeter and at the back. So I thought he was catching the ball around the rim well, a lot of taps to get rebounds. Just very active. We miss him so much. I hope that ankle is fine. He's had a lot of ankle issues since being in the league. Going back to last year, I think he missed 6 weeks, I believe, over Christmas time last year with the ankle injury. And then a couple games here and there. I think preseason he might have missed something. And then early in the season a little bit. And then tonight, he's had a weird season, man. It's hard for him to get consistency.
Kind of go up and down a little bit. Yeah, we definitely need him on the court.
Yeah.
RJ looks great. He's strong. He's confident. He had that little heat check for a minute.
Yeah, he was feeling good. Not a good first half, but came back strong. He always comes back. RJ
That's the thing. So even though the first half wasn't great, he doesn't let that get him down.
Ever.
He comes back and playing like a man.
I mean, he is. Listen, let RJ just keep getting better. This kid is going to be something else in a couple of seasons. I thought Frank was good again tonight for the most part. Obviously, we still want to see a little bit more on offense. There are a couple plays there where he did a good move, and it was a play specifically where he was so wide open. I think he was surprised after he made a move, and he missed the easy shot. We saw some nice play from him, good defense again, moving the ball. The next step for him now is just a little bit more consistency offensively.
He has to work on the shot because
well, he's working on it. He just got to hit it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He has to hit the shot because his shots all seem, when you look at them, they all look really clean. Yeah, and he's just not getting the basket, so he really has to work on that. Because if he does, then he's giving us. Frank only needs to give us like maybe 9-10 points a game, and we're good.
That's the thing. Right now, he's getting more like 4 and 5.
He needs to
more than 9, but he's doing the right things out there. The team is better when he's out there. I think he was +4 again today. Obviously, Dennis was really bad tonight, and even if it's not even a Frank versus Dennis thing, the truth is Frank can't really be playing. How many minutes did Frank play in the end? Let's see.
Don't know.
Frank ended up playing
20-something.
35 minutes, right?
Oh, wow.
Just way too much. I love the kid. Frank needs to play like 27, 28 minutes and keep the defense going the whole time. We needed better point guard minutes from our backup today. And Dennis Smith having such a bad game really hurt us. I was surprised Fizz didn't work Zoe in there a little bit, but I think Zoe's in the doghouse right now, so we'll see how it plays out.
Why say he's in the doghouse? What's going on? Because he hasn't played.
But he hasn't played in a while. I don't know.
Something.
No, nothing more than it. But he's in his. Fizz puts guys in the doghouse.
Okay.
Dotson was there. Frank was there. You will end up in Fizz's doghouse at one point. Ellington's been there, except for the last play of the game.
What was that? So Ellington does not play for the entire game. Yeah. Let's bring him out when we have 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. What was that?
I get Fizdale thinking if Randall gets trapped, he can hit the 3. But to me, like the way RJ was playing, and then having Frank on the court makes no sense to me either. Like if you're gonna have Frank involved in the last play, let him inbound.
Let him be the one inbounding. Exactly.
Let him, because he's a good passer at least. So let him inbound, and then you have Marcus. So that to me was really iffy coaching down the stretch. Now let's talk about you bringing up Frank. Let's talk about that last play where Devonte Graham hits that crazy 3. Yeah. Interesting. So you look at the Celtics game where we lost in Boston. Same kind of setup. Kemba's in the backcourt. Brad Stevens basically puts Kemba all the way back there, so Frank is on Kemba all the way in the backcourt. Takes him out of the play completely. It's basically 4-on-4. Ball into Tatum. Tatum makes the move on RJ, hits the shot, wins the game. Tonight, Borrego, I don't know if this was design or not, but it was genius. Having Graham in the backcourt and making you think, okay, he's not in the play, they're doing the same thing. And immediately, you know, something broke down quickly and Graham ends up running up and getting the ball. I think Frank was surprised. I think the whole team was surprised. Frank kind of hedged too much on the screen, but he got an excellent contest there in the end. If you look at the photo, he's right there with the shot.
He was. I think he was. Half a second late. That's what I'm saying. He was half a second too late, but he did the right thing. He did the right thing. His hands were up. He was in front of the guy, and he just made an excellent shot. It's what you call in basketball. They say good defense, better offense, and that's what it was. I do think it could have been a little bit better on Frank's side, and what Frank said in the post game, he said he was still in his gear. He didn't change. He said, you know, it was, if he made the shot, it's not good defense. So that's a good attitude. It's good to see him think like that. Again, defensively, he was there today, but we gotta see a little bit more on offense, or at least when Dennis Smith is playing like he can play, you get that yin and yang. So you kind of need both. So what's going to be up with Dennis Smith? Is he going to have these hot and cold games? Because this game was like completely the opposite.
I think you got to give him more time. I think he's going to take a while to be consistent, to be honest. And I think we'll see. Peyton's going to get back in the mix. So at least if Frank isn't giving you the offense one game, you can bring in Alfred. So something's going to work out there. Let's touch on Randall again. I mean, to end, Julius Randle. His stats always look good.
I was going to say that because he did have 12 points.
As the incense goes across the screen. It's
only incense.
People are going to think we're out here token up, having a crazy session.
But Randall had 12 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds, which sounds...
He had 12 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 points.
Yeah, so he had a couple of nice buckets down the stretch, but I have to admit, I don't know if I like Julius Randle as a basketball player. I like him as a person. I think he seems like a really cool guy. Seems like a good guy. Seems like going to do the right thing. But he's tough to watch. Just even when he scores, it's kind of hard to watch. He had a nice big dunk there. And, you know, the couple of buckets he scored late, I felt like, oh, this might be the Randle game. He might have like a nice little ending. But that last play, I just don't think it was a good play call. I don't want Randle with the ball at the end. They're going to have to figure something out with Julius. But it's been rough watching him so far, and it's been a tough start to his Knicks career. Especially someone people thought would be an all-star. I think. When we looked at everyone that we got on the new roster,
he was supposed to be, okay, he's going to step up. He was going to be the captain of the team, which I have not seen that really come to fruition. Now, obviously...
He looks frustrated at times.
Now, obviously, we don't know what happens in the locker room, but I don't really see him being the leader that I thought he was going to be. And I'm not seeing results on the court. I'm seeing, like you said, very iffy when he's playing point guard, which he's not. He needs to be in the paint. He needs to be getting the ball needs to be thrown to him.
Yep.
That's not happening. He seems to be struggling with the ball a lot. Turnovers, and I'm just like...
Just low IQ as well. The problem with Randall is that his defense is not good. Especially when you get him in switches and he kind of doesn't know what to do. And when he's hurting you on defense, not getting out to shooters tonight, for example, and then on offense, he's struggling as well. This team, this is not a good team. We need 20 points from Randall. You know what I mean? That's as we need 10 to 12, 15 points from DSJ. If those guys aren't getting us that, this team does not have enough offensive talent to overcome that. So
still in our rebuilding.
Still a lot of work to do, but this is a really bad loss because, you know, the schedule gets absolutely disgusting. You do not want to see the schedule after the next couple games. We play Cleveland, I believe, on Monday, and then I don't know if it's right after that, but it's going to start getting pretty ugly pretty soon. I think we play Philly, which is not going to be good. They're a great defensive team, so I don't know how we're going to score against them. I don't know. Let's see if Fizdale survives this stretch. Tonight was tough to lose because you saw so many positive signs for most of the game, like 90% of the game.
And I really
thought we
were getting the win.
Yeah, I didn't actually. To be honest,
I felt like crying at the end of the game. I literally was like, I can't believe we lost this game.
At the end of the game, when it was really happening late, I just got this bad feeling. I didn't say a word. I just stood up and watched it like this. Like, are they really gonna throw this away? So bad loss, but you know, we keep trucking on. I'm not gonna be here next week. I'm going to Trinidad,
and I can't edit, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna figure something out. We got 3 games. Got to keep you guys covered. We'll figure something out. I can do some editing on the beach. We'll see. But thanks for watching as always, and go Knicks as usual. Even on a night like tonight.
Peace.
It's Terry and Trey, and you know the vibes. If you like the show,
please subscribe. And to check out some of our other stuff, click right here.